Today's message starts with strength and the world. You are being fortified to close a massive cycle right now in your life. With strength, I'm getting the sense that you're really taking control of certain habits of yours that you've indulged rather impulsively in the past. Now, I'm not getting the sense that this is about any addictions. I'm getting the sense that this is specifically talking about habits, impulses, ways that you would naturally, instinctually reach for something or allow a certain process to take hold of you. You're clearing out those impulses and you're beginning to act even more intentionally. You are strengthening your sense of integrity by clearing these habits out of your life. Now, what is it about these habits? Well, with the Five of Cups here, I do feel like there is some sadness associated with this, but primarily, this is about, and this is the Five of Cups from the Santa Muerte deck. So, what is depicted is the figure, the skeletal figure, with his skull opened, and inside the skull, instead of a brain, you see a maze. This is about overthinking. It's about the ways that we get trapped in our mind and the ways that through being trapped in our mind, we feel unclear. We don't see things as they are. So, what this Five of Cups is talking to me about is coming out of your mind and dropping into the heart space, into the emotional space, so that you can focus in on the types of emotions that are actually behind the habits and impulses that you used to indulge. Now, I'm getting that this is a process for you. This is work, and this is work that you're happy to do because it increases your integrity to yourself. It helps you to act with more self respect, more self care, and it leads to you actually being able to hold and embody those ascended energies that you are bringing into it yourself. With the Five of Cups again, I do get the sense that some of the emotions that you've been sitting in your mind and not allowing yourself to sink into, and also I'm getting the sense that a lot of why you didn't allow yourself to sink into it is because you were maintaining faith and you were maintaining discipline and you were trying to maintain your vibration. And with this, sometimes we can dip into a state of avoidance of our emotions, intellectualizing of certain things. So you recently have given yourself the opportunity to rest your brain, rest your mind, and to drop into your waters, into your heart space, into your emotional body. And this emotional body is cluing you in on many subconscious fears, many doubts you have in yourself, doubts you have in the world. As you're dropping into this emotional space and just really staying with it, it's allowing it the time to clear out of your energy body. And this is what's powering your ascension at this very moment. This is what's allowing you to step into the next part of your embodiment, the next level of your journey, and to really allow the energy to soak into you, to really allow yourself to believe it, to really allow yourself to not only believe it, because I get the sense that you do believe it, but to accept it and to see yourself as one with it, to see yourself as always having been one with it. And here's the brilliant thing. As this emotional clarity is being gained through this release, you're more able to simply be an emotional being, simply be in your heart. And as you're strong in your heart, you become even stronger in your brain, even stronger in your perception of reality, even stronger in your clarity regarding the truth. So you're beginning to see only truth. You're beginning to hear only truth. You're beginning to feel only truth. You're only accepting truth and you're purging everything that is untruth. These are truths regarding romantic relationships. They're truths regarding platonic relationships, friendships, truths regarding familiar relationships, and very, very much so, these are truths regarding yourself, who you really are, how you really feel, what really motivates you. It's giving you the opportunity to fully switch over your energy input out of anything karmic, out of anything low vibrational, out of anything that doesn't serve you, out of anything that isn't true, out of anything that is full of duality. You're moving into singularity, and with this comes groundedness, with this comes abundance, with this comes a lot of confidence. All of this is what you're stepping into. It's almost like a many-fold transformation is being completed. Many little strings are being tied, loose ends are being tied. So, what do I mean by singularity? What I mean is when you're looking at yourself, when you're looking at others, you're not looking at it from a state of taking anything personally. You're looking at it very unbiased. You're not seeing things in the sense of good or bad. You're seeing them simply in a sense of, are you being guided to connect? Or are you not being guided to connect? Is it in alignment or is it not in alignment? And this is strengthening your sense of communication. I can see here that you've been doing a lot of work to free yourself from the labyrinth of your own mind, to see the world as it truly is and others as they truly are. And you're also seeing yourself more as you truly are. So if you had a hyper negative sense of yourself in some instances, that's being balanced. And if you had a hyper positive sense of yourself in some instances, that's being balanced. You're just kind of seeing that non-duality of who you are. Now, I can see that some of the emotions related to this balancing in your sense of self, your self-image, this is leading to a little bit of guilt within you. Like you're possibly seeing where you didn't show up in the strongest way for others or for yourself. And you're seeing possibly where you may have expected things from others that you hadn't given them, and where certain misunderstandings began. You're forgiving yourself and you're forgiving others. However, you're not engaging with anything that you're not feeling guided to engage with. I also get the sense that there's a lot of researching going on. So you could be literally learning a lot about the world around you. Now, this research could be very standard, very practical, or it could be rather esoteric research. It doesn't matter. All that is true is that you are going to spaces within yourself and outside of yourself where you will be presented with the truth. And you are seeing how the truth feels in you and allowing all untruths to pass away. This is really cleansing your vibration and it's really making you one with that lifestyle, the certain reality that you are wanting to burst into, that you feel is in alignment with your higher self. You feel is in alignment with your purest soul. And this is why Spirit wanted to share this message with you today. Depending on when you find this reading, of course, you may have felt really inspired, really passionate, and ready to take action, and then suddenly you were hit with a wave of triggering, of fear, of panic, and worry. Spirit wants you to understand that the reason for a lot of your pain, the reason for a lot of the triggering that you might be experiencing at this time is because you are stuck in your mind. You're sitting in your mind, and your mind has plenty of worries, plenty of doubts, plenty of fears. Your mind can be quite exhausting for you and can lead to a lot of miscommunication and hurt. However, against this triggering, you have a knowing, a really strong intuitive knowing that you're already there. You already are who you want to be. You already are where you want to be. You already have what you want to have. No matter what things are looking like around you, no matter what appears to be the case outside of you, you know good and well that you are absolutely a match to your highest self and your highest lifestyle. And so all of the pain and the triggering and all of the worries and the panic are there for you to address your brain, address your mind space, and to not necessarily address it, actually to drop out of it into the heart space so that you can recognize some of the emotions that are driving those thoughts, those fears, and not just recognize the emotions within you that are driving this, but also gain highly intuitive clarity about the energies that are mingling with yours unbeknownst to you. So unconsciously, you could be connecting with many very triggering, very draining, very toxic, very dangerous energies that spirit is wanting you to now become aware of. Not because it's time for you to do anything, because spirit is on it, but because this is what is manipulating your brain, manipulating your energy, your feelings, and it's time to let that go. The reading ends with the Lovers. And this Lovers card is coming out with at least 2 messages today. One of them is about the perfect union within yourself, the perfect balance you are establishing or have established with the divine and are maintaining with the divine. You are learning directly from the divine through love, about the world. You are gaining an education that you could never find in any school anywhere through the divine. This Lovers today is also talking about a high order relationship of yours, a high level relationship of yours where you're going to be noticing more partnership. You're going to be noticing more collaboration, more alignment. You're going to be noticing the sharing of more emotion, more truth, emotional truth, and a shared desire to elevate your realities together, to enter a reality that embodies your higher selves, your higher states, and allows you to work on creations from a higher level, from a new level, an ascended state. It's almost like you have built this beautiful foundation with this person. And now, once you guys climb to the top of it, then your real work can begin. The things you truly want to do. Everything that you've been doing up till now has been purifying yourself to become a proper avenue for this work to take place in your relationships, for this work to take place in your lives and in this world. So, of course, to anyone out there who is believing in true love, healing their true love, living in true love, we're so grateful to you. We thank you. We wish you all the best. I am wishing you more love and more peace on this journey, as well as more strength and knowledge of the truth. Thank you so much for connecting with me in this reading today. This was a short one. I still look forward to hearing your specific thoughts and stories in the comments regarding this new truth and these new forms of education. This is very interesting. To schedule personal consultations, the link is in the description box. And of course, I am still running a discount on all love and relationships readings in honor of Divine Feminine Season. I do hope this reading found you well. Please remember to let your intuition be your guide. And as always, take care and happy aligning.